Daniel Mohtasham, a retired private detective whose reputation for solving impossible cases still resonated in police circles, was sitting in the quiet of his apartment on a cold, rainy autumn night. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. A young messenger handed him a sealed package. Inside, there was a formal invitation on thick paper and a first-class train ticket. The sender was Siroos Afshar, one of the wealthiest and most reclusive men in the country. The text of the invitation read, "Dear Mr. Mohtasham, the Stone Mansion awaits you. Saturday evening at 8 p.m. The matter is urgent and your intellect is required. The only condition, no one must know about this invitation." Daniel frowned. Siroos Afshar had been hidden from public view for years, and now he was inviting Daniel to a remote estate called the Stone Mansion. Without informing anyone, he prepared for the journey. The Stone Mansion was a vast Victorian structure nestled deep in the northern forests, far from any habitation. When Daniel arrived, 7 other people were already gathered in the Great Hall. Parviz Afshar, Siroos's impatient nephew, Dr. Marjan Tehrani, Siroos's personal physician and confidant, Ms. Parisa Niknajad, the trusted elderly lawyer, Reza Kamran, the assistant and bodyguard, and Mr. Sorabi, the old butler. Minutes later, Siroos Afshar, a man with a stooped figure, descended the marble stairs. He looked directly at Daniel and said, "Mr. Mohtasham, I have not invited you to solve a simple problem. Someone is trying to kill me." Siroos explained that over the past month, poison had been found in his food or drink twice. He was certain that one of the people present intended to take his life, as no one else had access to him. To motivate them, he promised a large share of his fortune to the one who found the killer before he was successful. That night after dinner, Siroos Afshar retired to his bedroom. The next morning, alerted by Dr. Tehrani's scream, everyone gathered in Siroos's room. Siroos Afshar was dead. Dr. Tehrani confirmed that the death was caused by a very potent poison, estimated to have occurred around 3 a.m. The room was locked and bolted from the inside, which complicated the murder mystery. Daniel's attention was drawn to Siroos's hand. Clutched tightly in his fingers was a crumpled piece of paper. Written on it in his own blood were just 3 words: "The mirror does not lie." This sentence was the key to the mystery. A large full-length mirror stood in the room, which appeared to be entirely ordinary. During the investigation, Parviz Afshar rushed in, terrified, and confessed that he had secretly entered the room the night before and poisoned his uncle's drink. But Daniel knew he was lying. He told Parviz, "You claim you administered the poison after your uncle was alone, yet he managed to write a bloody message before his death. He must have seen something that shocked him and forced him to write that message before he died." The matter of the false confession was still unresolved when another scream was heard. Dr. Marjan Tehrani was found dead in the mansion's library, stabbed from behind with a blunt silver knife. The second murder made the first mystery intensely more terrifying. Daniel gathered everyone in the main hall again and pointed directly at the full-length mirror in Siroos's room. He announced, "The secret of the Stone Mansion is hidden in a great lie and a small mirror. The killer is someone who hasn't left the mansion for 10 years, but knew all its secrets. The killer is Dr. Marjan Tehrani, and she is not dead. The second murder was a staged performance for escape." Daniel explained that the full-length mirror in Siroos's room was a 2-way mirror, observation mirror. Dr. Tehrani, having been isolated in the mansion for years, knew about the hidden room behind the mirror and had been observing Siroos from there. Siroos, in his final moments, saw the killer's shadow instead of his own reflection. A shadow emerging from behind the mirror to poison him. That is why he wrote, "The mirror does not lie." Daniel ordered the bodyguard to smash the mirror. When the mirror broke, it revealed an opening to a small secret room. The room was empty, but evidence remained, such as a crumpled blanket and a latex mask carefully made to resemble Dr. Tehrani's face. The second murder was merely a diversion so the doctor could flee, hiding under the pretense of being a victim. At that very moment, the sound of a vehicle speeding away from the forest could be heard. Dr. Tehrani thought she had successfully escaped, but Daniel Mohtasham had solved the secret of the Stone Mansion.